Okay. Oh, it's got bounce. Bouncy. Little bouncy. Yeah, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. We're getting some bouncy going on here. Anyway, this thing is just... I don't even have my differential locks on, and it's just going... Yeah. Okay, as I say that, we hit something. Oh, and that's not right. Hello, and welcome to an episode of... I almost said city car driving. Well, we are driving, but this is BeamNG.Drive. More particularly, this is BeamNG.Drive Off-Road Series Part 7. In today's episode, we're starting here at the airport, and we're going over this direction. And right down here, there will be kind of a spot that's a bit tough for some cars. Definitely just normal all-wheel drive cars that don't have a lot of ground clearance and don't have all that good tires do struggle for this right here. Here's where we're going. Oh, and Jesus, I say this every time, but that articulation is just... how? Oh, and that spring makes a lot of sense. It's going through what looks to be the fuel tank. That's great. You always want your spring going through the fuel tank, but that's why we got solid axles on here, so that we have so much articulation in the rear. Although we don't have solid axles in the front, we don't have a solid axle in the rear, and I just made a plural thing. It just went up. Okay, it didn't go up. But I just said front. Okay, let me just go turn off my Ubisoft thing real quick. Ubisoft should only give me notifications when I want them to, not every single time. God. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay, we're back. So let's try to go up this hill again, but what I was trying to say is that I said front axles, and I said rear axles. When actually I should have said axle. Looks like we're gonna probably have to go in low range here. Maybe put a differential lock on, but just trying to finesse the throttle, and yeah, it doesn't want to go up. Now, let's just try and use the Jeremy Clarkson method of...
Power.
You try and we see.
Power and speed solves many things.
Yes.
that. I think it might work. Yeah, it's gonna work. Now, in the next episode of BeamNG Off-Road Series, we're going to go that way, and also I should probably mention, if you don't know, this is Jungle Rock Island, which is the replacement for Dry Rock Island, which I actually still have. Anyway, next episode we're going to go that way, but this episode we're going to go this way. And this thing actually, in low gear, just goes. I have a 5.5 liter V8 to my disposal. No turbochargers, because turbochargers on an engine, I am taking this from the Grand Tour, it's just a cry for help. Well, that's not from the Grand Tour, but anyway, turbos on an engine just means you don't got enough cylinders. Just saying. And God, that's a lot of torque. I haven't noticed how torquey this is, because most of the off-roading that I've been doing has been, you know, not really this sort of off-roading, and most of it's been like rock crawling sort of stuff. Now, that way, that really doesn't lead that anywhere that would be of significance to where I'm going to go. That just leads to the road. So, we just go this way. Well, we definitely did just, I didn't expect the door to come off from that. There's just a door. Weight reduction. Come on, man, it's weight reduction. Gotta keep that weight reduction going here. Hopefully we lose another door so we're a little lighter off-road. Now we are kind of more lopsided to the other side. Not necessarily with the suspension, just there's more weight on the left than the right. Yesterday I was flooring a Hirochi Sunburst, and I burnt the turbo out on it because it got too hot, which is actually kind of annoying, but meh, whatever. No, it wasn't a Sunburst, it was an ETK-800. Yeah. Anyway, this thing is just... I don't even have my differential locks on, and it's just going, yeah, okay, as I say that, we hit something. Oh, and that's not right. That's really not... Oh, okay, it just fixed itself. What? So it got, like, locked in that... Okay. So this is my full lock to the right. Yeah, not so good. I don't understand how that can be such a bad collision. Hey, but now we have a better turning radius if we turn like this. Although we have a really not so good turning radius when turning to the right. So let's just reset it. First reset of the day. Only about a minute into the video. Oh, jeez. Unlike a lot of people, I don't have timers for videos, so I don't really know how long they take, and I either spend too short on a video, so it's like just over 10 minutes by accident, or I selectively do well and have it just under 10 minutes, which is good, because just under 10 minutes, you can't put as many ads on a video, and it doesn't look like clickbait. It doesn't. Any more than 10 minutes, if it's like 11 minutes, I'm like, it's probably clickbait. But then again, videos that are longer than 20 minutes, I can stand 3 ads on them. Although I don't put ads on my videos. Not yet. I might in the future. But really, I don't want to put ads on my videos. Now let's stop talking about YouTube crap and let's just savor this breathtaking view of just everything. This car is amazing off-road. Truck is amazing off-road. And you just see so much. It's just going over everything, but you can just see so much green. This game is really beautiful in certain spots and on certain maps. I like how you could just be sitting inside of this truck with your base. We're not necessarily cocooned in luxury, but hey, it's the next best thing to it. It's pretty comfortable. I mean, yeah, obviously it's moving around a lot, but it's not like you're in a lowered, I don't know, sports car and you're trying to go off-road. The only reason why you're doing it is because it has all-wheel drive. This is a proper off-roader, soft suspension, can't really haul anything, but it is a proper off-roader. You won't really feel anything, and here comes this corner. Actually, let's look at that on the outside view. Okay, this is a corner that tests your brake over angle, that's for sure. Because it goes up really steep and then flattens out and goes down. And we didn't really rub on it at all, even though we have those side steps. Jeez. And also, I slept with my arm wrong, so whenever I turn to the left and use my right arm a lot, it kind of hurts a little. But that's really good. As I said, that's really good. We almost just fly off. How is it that this episode has been so contradicting of me? Oh, that's why. Because every time I say something, something bad happens. Including, well, this. Now, from prior experience, I believe that we need to take this fast. But let's just go slow. Slow. Oh yeah, that's gonna not go as what I planned. That's not gonna go as I wanted to. The thing is that oh, and we're back onto the road. How convenient. The funny thing is I knew that would happen if I went slow. Okay, we're back up here. Let's disengage our differential locks because we don't really need them. And well, so we need speed. So, okay. Let's just give it some then. Just go to the front and watch this. I can't see. That was a mistake. What the? Why? Okay, let's be smart. Let's go to the interior. I've spent way too long on this part. There, we passed it. Come on, shift. Shift. The transmission in the low gear doesn't know how to shift. Oh, God. No. Jeez. I mean, you can just gulp this view in, or, like what I'm doing, or you can, just savor and go slow. You can see the option that I've picked. It's the Jeremy Clarkson method. I've been doing Jeremy Clarkson method a lot this episode. Oh, and right there's where I wanted to be. I knew this volcano was here, but I didn't actually. I thought we were gonna come here in the next episode, but okay, this is good. I'm not recording them back to back anyway. Okay. So let's slow down. Let's see what type of damage we have from just bouncing it around everywhere. Please don't take that wrong. And yeah, I mean the hood's a little popped out, but if we just click this button up here, repair, pops it right back in. So let's go up here. Articulation always helps. And it's just going. Come on, I have locking differentials, and right now the differentials are just open, and as I mention the differentials, then they start to screw up. rear diff. Let's see if we can just go with a rear diff. As it turns out, not really. Come on, let's try it. Looks like we actually need our second. We need our second locker. Lock her up, and it just goes. Really, lockers make such a big difference. Even if you just have a rear locker, there are a lot of places that you have to have you have to have your front and rear. You have to have front and rear lockers in some places to actually be able to go to them. That's why I like the Ram Rebel, because it has front and rear lockers, except I don't like the Ram Rebel because it's a Ram. And because, well, Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Fiat, they're not known for their reliability. If you don't know what I'm just saying, basically, you probably understood the Ram and Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, Chrysler thing. But the thing is, Fiat owns Chrysler. Some people don't know that, which is actually kind of surprising. Daimler used to own Chrysler, which means you basically had a Mercedes if you bought a Chrysler vehicle. And this thing just goes. Wow. Let's see if we can make it up to the top of this thing. Come on. Go. Faster. Go. Ah, crap. Well then. Okay, why don't we just go a little bit farther over here? Oh, that's a big drop. No. Crap. Although, I have four-wheel drive. And locking differential, so I just locked it up and we go. The only thing I believe in is God, guns, and I don't know. I don't believe in God. But what I do believe in is I believe in guns and V8 power. Although, the most American thing would be someone who believes in God, guns, marrying their cousin, and the truck. That's like the most American person ever. But I'm not as that American. Come on. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. I've been considering getting a new microphone. My current one is just one that's attached onto a headset, so it really sounds like absolute crap. And plus you hear everything. Right now my computer's in what I would consider almost jet mode. I mean, it's not in complete jet mode yet, though. Jet mode is, well, it's loud. If you don't know, jet mode is when the fans just go, and like, it's stupidly loud. Yeah, they do that sometimes. And okay. It makes it look like you can drive off here, but really, there's nothing to explore over here. Really, just some bushes, and that's it. Oh, and now we're on... Oh, God, it's not steering straight at all. What I hit? Which tire's screwed up? The front right tire is screwed up. Yeah, you can see that right there. The left one is good, though. I mean, it's not something big. I mean, you would definitely get annoyed by this if you drove this car day to day, but I don't see a reason that it bothers me. Off-road. Oh, that didn't sound so good. It sounded like it over-revved. I didn't see it if it over-revved, but it definitely sounded like it. Because I heard a and then it shifted. Good. This transmission is... yeah, we're on... Okay, I was about to say we're dead, but I guess we're not dead yet. Oh, do that. Ah, God. Okay, yeah, it's annoying. There we go. Fixed it. Except now I've just crashed again. How's the steering? Perfect. They said they made the suspension in this game stronger, which I have to admit, it is a little bit. But from the update that they released, yeah, it's not incredibly stronger. Now, if I'm correct, well, actually, yeah, I don't know where this trail goes. Jesus. He's just bouncing all over, God. Go. It's a good thing I have my lockers on so that I can steer even when my wheels are in the air. I can pull myself along. This truck only has 250 horsepower, if that. And, you know, 250 horsepower, but with this low range gearbox, you make 1,000,000 pound-feet of torque out, well, not necessarily from the engine, but you make a crap ton at the wheels. I mean, look at that. 6,000. And wait a second, is this? Oh, okay, that's a drop you can't go down. I thought it was a trail or something. Alright, in our last off-road series, I went up this stupidly tall trail. It wasn't even really a trail. You have to be on point with this. If you're just kind of... If you're the type of driver where you just kind of want to relax and go across something, don't do this sort of thing. You should probably put it in high range and just kind of cruise around. And something feels terribly wrong. I feel like I just messed up my rear axle, because it feels like the car's crabbing more than anything. So how's that rear axle back there? It's looking okay. How's the front wheels? Oh, messed up. So I guess it wasn't crabbing. It's just... Okay, reset it. Now where do we go here? Well, let's just look here. Ah, crap. Okay, so this trail goes to a road. This trail goes to a road and then over to here. Do you know? I think I'm going to go this road. Come on. There's so much to explore here. This is only a 1.6 square mile map, but there's so much to explore. This better not be too deep. Ugh. Crap. Okay. Let's go. It's having slight issues shifting. That's what I noticed in this game. In low gear, if you just floor it, the transmission doesn't really know what to do. Just kind of... Look, okay. So, stopped, rev it up, floor it. Bouncing off the rev limiter. God. Okay, we're up here. That's full on the brake. This doesn't have brakes. It really doesn't. That just over-revved a little. Because it didn't shift. Just bouncing off the rev limiter. But I noticed as you go faster, it starts to get better. So there is a solution to the transmission not shifting well. Just go fast. Oh, and that is a big bump. But actually, God, I feel so bad for the transmission, even though it's just a game. Okay, yep, just take it a little bit. Okay, let's see really, how good is this off-roader? I would probably say pretty good, but I have a test for it. Let's go over here. Let's turn off our lock and dust, but let's just put it in low range. And how does it go up this right here? Okay, it doesn't, because of the breakover angle. And also because there's a stupid amount behind you. Can it do it with this front diff locked? No, that's just too steep. Then again, I wasn't really expecting this truck to do something like that. So, let's go over this way. Can it go up this? I would expect it to. Yeah, that's no problem. Heck, I've done that in a Hirochi Sunburst before. Oh, God. This is just miles of fun. I could do this forever. I think we might be able to, it'd be a little bit better if we had a big off-road front bumper. That is something that I forgot to add to this. And I remember in the original off-road, well, not necessarily original, but the off-road series that I used to do a long time ago in BeamNG.Drive, by a long time ago, I mean about 6 months ago, in that I did have a big front and rear bumper, and the off-road bumpers. Let's see, well, this thing goes up this. Oh, yeah, no problem. Just goes up. Now, I could probably do this in an all-wheel drive Hirochi Sunburst because of its, you know, high-tech traction control system that that thing has. But, heck, I don't really care about those fancy electronic gizmos. I just want to go up and do this crap. Like right here. Just go. Crap. And what the traction control system does is it basically kind of fakes a locking differential. Or a viscous all-wheel drive system. Yeah, it fakes a viscous all-wheel drive system. So, you know, it puts the brakes on the wheel that's spinning, but it really never works like a real locking differential or a viscous all-wheel drive system does. Crap. Okay, can't go up that because I'm at the wrong angle, but we can go down. Perfect. This is great fun. I seriously recommend you do something like this. You got a big engine at the front, you got about a mile of car behind you, And there's a big smiling piece of meat in the middle. Me. Oh, we gotta go up this. This is bumpy. And my wheel's just loosened itself. Almost about to fall off my wheel. Tighten it. Good. And let's stop. Jump. Yeah, a little jump there. Just reverse it up back. Just reverse it back up here. I can't see. Just, okay, good. You know, if I had this thing in real life, the automatic transmissions, I'd switch those things out like I switch underwear. You know, I feel like this would be a good point to end this episode. However, I see something that needs to be explored. Ah, crap. Not that wall in front of me. That doesn't need to be explored. Crap. I cannot drive. Oh, and I popped my tailgate open. Well, that's just great. Yeah, dude, I got active arrow. Seriously. Okay, let's go this way. You know, the thing I don't like is that, about this map, is that there's no one designated trail, like in, for example, American Roads map, like I used to do. That map, there was one designated trail that when you got to the top, you felt accomplished. In this, you just go wherever you want to go and feel happy about it, because it's fun. Although, how am I supposed to get over there? You know, there's no trail, except where we're going, we don't need roads. Well, maybe eventually, but handbrake turn, that didn't work. You can't handbrake turn in this. I said, maybe, yeah, you can, kind of. Yeah, and it might work better if I put it in neutral. Yeah, look, a little. Let's get over here. And let's go up this. So this looks fun. Okay. Oh, it's got bounce. Bouncy. A little bouncy. Yeah, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. We're getting some bouncy going on here. Ugh, if I had this in real life, seriously though, the transmissions would not last me a day. Then again, there's no real off-road places that I know that are near me. Well, we've just been dropped off on the road again. Okay, let's go over here then. That looks like a fun trail to just floor it up, and no it doesn't. I just turned away from that because, well, I almost just died by hitting a big, huge pile of sand right here. Actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a pretty good camera angle. Thumbnail hashtag. Oh, God. Okay. Let's go up it. My method of off-roading is really just kind of... If I need to, I might go slow and methodical like this. But really, I find that you can off-road a little better if you just put your foot into it. Okay. Foot into it? Nothing. Because really, when you're off-roading, you do need to kind of feather the throttle a little bit. You want to do that because you want more. You don't want as much. You want static friction. You don't want kinetic friction when you're off-roading. You want more of the static friction than you do kinetic, because just doing this, which gives you a lot of static, a lot of kinetic friction, is not working the best, is it? I mean, it just got me up, but really, if you're on like a sand beach or whatever that you can drive on, seriously, if you get stuck, don't just floor it. You don't need all that much kinetic friction going on there, and I just clicked on a different monitor. Okay. Although what I do like is I have a little thing down here. I don't know if you can see it, but it tells me if I'm recording. It doesn't... Ow, that hurt. Ow, that... My nail just got cut off by my wheel. Okay. You can tell if this place is meant to be off-roaded, but there's no actual designated trail to get here. But I don't care about that. Well, I just care about... Come on, shift up. Good. You know, this seems like a fitting ending. I don't know if fitting and yeah, this seems like a fitting ending. So, hopefully you like this episode, and goodbye.